Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is the DOUG here to start once again something that he loved doing last year and doing it again. It is time for my NFL Week 1 predictions. That is right. The NFL Week 1 season's almost upon us. This coming up Thursday night at 8:30, we kick off the NFL season. Now the preseason's over. The injuries that happened during the preseason now mean, well, unless of course you're for the Rams, nothing! Because now it's time to see who will dance with the lights on bright, who will shine, who will get to the top of the mountain, and which teams will fall on their ass. Can the Seahawks go back-to-back as champions? Can the Denver Broncos get back to the promised land, or will a new team rise and get the gold? And we start off with the Thursday night game, the NFL kickoff game, baby. And it is the Green Bay Packers traveling to Seattle to take on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Seahawks. Now, with that being all said, pretty much week 1, at least when it comes to me, in my humble opinion anyway, all the games are coin flips, simply because of the fact of it's the first games. Preseason doesn't mean jack shit now, so yeah. By the way, this game will be on NBC. You know, you got a big old pre-show that starts way before. So, who am I taking in this one? Well, gotta go with the defense on this one, and Seattle is at home, so I gotta go with the Seahawks on this one. Green Bay, you know, I do love your offense. I think your defense may be a little bit under the realm on this one, so got to go with the Seahawks on this one. Sorry, Travis. Moving on, we're heading down to the Dirty Birds of Atlanta as the New Orleans Saints come into town to take on the Falcons. I'm taking the Saints on this one. Falcons were a mess last year. There's no doubt about that. And I just think the Saints are a better team overall. So Saints, Drew Brees. What else do I got to say? Saints win this one. Number 3, one of the many games I had a coin flip. As I like to call them, problems. Vikings versus the Rams. It will be in St. Louis. No Sam Bradford for this game. To be honest, I can't even tell you who the starting QB is for the Rams, so there's a problem right there. You know, the Rams' defense does intrigue me. The offense, though, looks like crap. To be honest, it looks like shit. So, I'm going to take the Vikings on this one. Adrian Peterson all day. So, Vikings win this one on the road. Sorry, Greg. Moving to Pittsburgh, we have the Steelers taking on Cleveland. I'm taking the Steelers. Sorry, Browns. I don't expect you to do well this year. You know, everyone, I mean, granted, no one's going to give a shit about the Browns until Johnny Football plays. Till then, nobody gives a fuck. Am I right? Steelers win. Next, Jaguars will travel to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. I'm taking Philadelphia on this one because the Jaguars have done absolutely jack shit for the last decade, give or take. Yeah, if the Jaguars win this game, I will sing a song in week 2, okay? I will literally sing a song in week 2. Let that sink in there. I will sing a fucking song, alright? Eagles win this one, though. If Eagles lose this game, that would be the biggest upset of week 1. Maybe the biggest upset of the season. Moving to New York, it is the Oakland Raiders taking on the New York Jets. As you can see, I am playing the Raiders in my one of 2 Madden franchise modes. I'm playing quarterback in this one, but that's another story. This game's interesting. Another one of the games I had a problem with. I'm going to take the Jets. I trust their defense more. Granted, I do like what Oakland's offense is doing, but I think defense wins this game. Jets win. Bengals take on the Ravens in Baltimore. I wanted to take Baltimore in this one, but Cincinnati really didn't lose a lot of pieces from the playoff team last year. Ravens, they've had some off-season issues and preseason issues. You know, I believe they did not lose a single preseason game. That worries me a bit. So yeah, I'm going to take the Bengals on this one. Simply because of that. They didn't really lose a lot of pieces. So Bengals. Sorry, Mom. Had to take the Bengals. Sorry. Next, Bills at the Bears. I'm taking the Bears in this one. I know Bears, they're having injury problems right now. And I know they got a lot of off-the-field issues, you know, ownership issues and all that. So hopefully the Bills can concentrate on this season. I do wish the Bills luck, because it'd be a great Cinderella story if the Bills were to make the playoffs or even have a winning season. But I gotta go with the Bears on this one. Redskins travel to Houston to take on the Texans. A game I did not know who to pick. I really had to think about this one. You know, both have new playbooks, new coaches. RG3 did not look great in the preseason. You know, preseason does not mean anything. You know, this one's one of those games where I do not feel safe. Matt Schaub will be the starting quarterback. It looks like, I believe. I think. I don't know who the starting quarterback is for the Houston Texans. I really don't. Let that sink in there. I don't know who is, okay? It's Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's right. Matt Schaub left. Yeah. This is the problem, like I said. I had a very tough time just because a lot of shit's gone down for both. I'm taking the Texans. I think it's going to be a very close game. I'm not really sold on this pick. This could be a pick that I'm not confident with. You know, granted, if I would have picked the Redskins, I would have not feel as confident either because both teams have too many questions on them. So this is pretty much a coin flip, guys. If you're not too sure, flip a coin or go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. For the love of God, let this team win. Moving on to Kansas City, it is the Tennessee Titans taking on the Chiefs. I am taking Andy Reid and the Chiefs on this one. Chiefs had a pretty good year last year. So I'm going to take them again. Tennessee, kind of still in rebuilt mode at the moment. Kansas City wins this one. Next, the Patriots travel to Miami to take on the Dolphins. I am taking the Patriots on this one. If they lose to Miami, that'd be the funniest fucking thing I see in my life. Tom Brady should easily destroy their defense. Moving on to the late games on Sunday, the Panthers take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, I love Coach Lovie Smith. He is one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. I respect him. He's, you know... Granted, a lot of people are trying to figure out who, you know, which... How can I say this? Which... You know, who we're going to see as quarterback, you know? Can he show up? So it's going to be interesting to see if that is the case. If McCown can show up. So it should be interesting to see what happens. But I'm taking Carolina on this one. They're just the better team overall. And I think no one would be shocked by that. Because I think we all kind of agree Panthers should win this game. If Carolina loses this game, I think that'd be a big shock. Only because of the fact of Carolina is so much better than Tampa Bay at this point. You know, this ain't the Tampa Bay that won a Super Bowl. This is the Tampa Bay that, yeah, no one has a damn clue on what they're going to do. So, yeah. And that's a fact. So, yeah. There's that. Now, moving on to the next game, by the way, just to give you guys a, you know, Texans got a new head coach, you know, Browns, of course, Lions have a head coach, Vikings, Bucks, like I said, Lovie Smith, Titans have a new head coach, and the Redskins have a new head coach. So, yeah. Moving on. 49ers at the Cowboys. Okay, anybody who watched me last year knows I pick my team to win every week. So I'm staying with that. I'm taking my Cowboys. I'm sure everyone's going to say, oh, Doug, that's a dumb pick. You shouldn't pick your team. You shouldn't root for your team. Blah, blah, blah. I heard that last year. I'm staying with my team. Anybody who watched me last year knows I'd rather lose with my team than win without them. So I'm staying with the Cowboys. Moving on to the Sunday night game, it will be the Colts traveling to Denver. And this is where I'm probably going to get a lot of people saying I've lost my mind. I am taking the Colts on this one. You know, Denver's probably got the better defense and the better quarterback. let's remember last year the Colts defeated them. And Andrew Luck, I've said it since he started, he is a future Hall of Famer. He will win a Super Bowl. Is it this year? I don't know. But I think the Colts will defeat the Denver Broncos this time. Again, you know, Denver did work on their defense during the offseason. I just trust Indianapolis a whole lot better at this moment in time. Going to the Monday night games now, we got two of them. The first one will be the New York Giants traveling to the Detroit Lions. Now, this one was an weird pick for me because, like I said, Lions have a new head coach. Giants have a very, 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 very bad offensive line. Eli's got to actually show up this year and show everyone that he's not a fluke. You know, because a lot of people hate him because he's like, oh, excluding the 2 years he won the Super Bowl, he sucks every other year. I do wish Eli Manning the best of luck. You know, because he's got 2 Super Bowl rings. No one thinks he's the better quarterback. I always think it's his brother, Peyton. Unfortunately, I did not take the Giants on this one. I took the Lions only because of the Giants' offensive line. I don't trust it. I think the offensive line sucks, to be perfectly honest. So I got Detroit winning at home. And then the last Monday night game, it will be the San Diego Chargers going to Arizona. Now remember, Arizona almost made the playoffs last year, had a winning record, but missed it. Which shocked which everyone thought they should have been in the playoffs, which I agreed. Nice energy drinks. Yummy. So, it's going to be interesting to see this one. I think this will be a good Monday night game. Probably better than the Lions and Giants, but I'm sticking with the home team on this one as well. I'm taking Arizona. Great offense. Great head coach, as we seen last year. It's hopefully they can continue that. And I like their defense too. Their defense is very good. So their defense should be able to, suck the electricity out of the Chargers. So just as a recap before I go, I got Seahawks, the Saints, Vikings, Steelers, Eagles, Jets, Bengals, Bears, Texans, Chiefs, Patriots, Panthers, Cowboys, Colts, the Lions, and the Arizona Cardinals getting a win in week number 1. Let me know what you think of my picks. Do you agree or disagree? Remember to hit that like button, and remember to please subscribe. Until next week, when you see me for week 2, or if you'll be watching any of my other videos, this is the DOUG signing off saying have a good week, and good luck to your team in the NFL season, and I will see you in week 2, folks. Woo!